Welcome to Modern Manipulation. I wanted to start out by saying thank you for joining us. Today we're going to talk about people and organizations taking advantage of niceness and generosity in the name of a higher good, from the nonprofit sector to strangers in parking lots. While the situations described today do not always cover every situation, and even imperfect organizations can provide some good to others within their objectives, the modern marketing teams for many nonprofit organizations have turned to the exploitation of empathy and guilt tripping and the claim of solidarity within a righteous cause to justify the asking of more and more money to feed their increasingly vertical organizations. Looking at dog and animal abuse organizations, while some good is being done, the reason you see videos of the mangiest and most abused animals while listening to sad songs on commercials is to pull on your heartstrings and your purse in exchange for a t-shirt and more operating and advertising revenue. When it comes to religious-based organizations, sometimes it is the promise of future rewards or opaque blessings in exchange for a monetary gift or tithe today. And if you have given once, the marketing teams are pretty sure that you will probably give again. So your hard-earned money that was donated is later used in part to send you endless letters and emails describing endless case studies of poor and helpless and unhelped people who have turned their life around for the better. And some of them may have. But the reason the heartstring marketing and testimonials of these organizations never ends is because you are often encouraged to be feeding the organization just as much as you are feeding those who may be helped by it. A simple thank you for your gift and any impact is not enough. Sometimes these nonprofit religious organizations want you to feel bad for not giving more and continually. And by the time you may be overspent and annoyed, they have found new blood and generosity to exploit in someone else. Why did Amazon offer a separate but similar website at one time called Amazon Smile, where a portion of profits received from the money paid for what you buy was donated to the charities of your choice, as long as you intentionally went to that Amazon Smile website? Why does Lowe's and Taco Bell ask you to round up the change to $1 in a donation when you check out? They want you to associate in the back of your mind the feeling of giving to good causes to every time you spend money on products or food from their stores. It's kind of like a good deed for the day and righteousness by association incentive to spend that eases the pain of shopping alone. If you decline to donate while shopping, you get to decide whether to feel bad about it. Individuals you meet in the world also sometimes try to take advantage of niceness. In a particular shopping area I used to go to, there was a man with a family who would approach shoppers from his family in his car and ask for gas money to get home. The family was real, but why did he always break down and need gas in that parking lot on separate occasions? Why was he willing to lie to get a donation? The best thing to say is that you don't carry cash and let a store manager negotiate with them. Some parking lot manipulators take things a step further. They may roll up in a nice car, shake your hand to establish familiarity, and then tell you a story of how they lost their wallet, or they are moving and they love God but they need money for gas or groceries, or their hungry kids in the back of the car. And then they do something that doesn't make monetary sense. They offer you their watch or their chain in exchange for money. Not only is the watch or necklace probably fake or worth nothing to the trained eye, but the possibility that they are offering something to you of possibly greater value might be tempting enough to disarm you into thinking they really did lose their wallet, or they really are just having a bad day. But don't fall for it. If they are willing to lie to you and pull on your empathy or religious familiarity in the suddenness and unknown of the situation, they are willing to trick and trade you for nothing. The manipulators may be hoping you are so generous and kind that you don't even want the watch or chain or gift, that you will give them money for nothing, but listening to their story out of the benefit of your doubt. And then they still have the chain or gift to lure the next person to hear their sad story. People and organizations taking advantage of niceness and generosity in the name of a higher good or familiar cause, ranging from the nonprofit sector to strangers in parking lots, that's modern manipulation.